Rotate 1, 2, 3 automates the rotation creation process so that you won't spend hours trying to build the optimum lineup for your team. Once you've created an account for yourself, you'll log in and enter this page called Game Plans. Click on the New Game Plan button. This is where you'll select your offense from 6-2, 5-1, and 4-2. For each offense, you can pick outside hitter follows middle blocker or middle blocker follows outside hitter. Let's use a standard 5-1 formation and label it 5-1 first plan. We'll click OK, and now we'll go to the roster page, and here we'll enter the team roster. First, I'm going to put in number 2, Beth, and her initials BE. We'll fill in the rest of this as we go. We'll finish with number 40, Francesca, and her initials will be FC. We'll move to the positions page. Here you see the 5-1 formation that you selected. Let's drag players into their positions. Beth will be one of our outside hitters. Grace will be a setter. And Rebecca will be our OH2. Denise will be our middle blocker. And Haley's the other middle blocker. Finally, Michelle will play opposite. Now let's go to the Formations tab and look at what's happened. Here's the rotation wheel with all the players in their respective positions. And you see rotations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, let's go to serve. You'll see everybody in their serve positions, and you can actually change these. For example, we can put the outside hitter in the left back position or in the middle back position, and everybody's ready to move to the next location. Next, let's go to defense. And here again, we can pick the outside hitter playing left back or middle back. Finally, let's go to receive. There's 3 options. First is 3-person, 4, and the old school 5-person receive. You can also reset this and modify it by just moving the players around to where you want to have them. Let's use the standard 3-person receive. You'll notice that we've got our outside hitters passing, but our middle back is still back here. So let's go back to our positions page and add a libero to substitute for the middle blockers. Click the Add Libero button. Let's drag Kayla in as our libero, and let's have her substitute for Denise and for Haley. You notice their names are in the selection boxes. Next, let's add a defensive specialist. Christina will come in for Beth, but Beth is a better server, so we'll let Christina come in after receive. Next, let's add a serve specialist, and Francesca will come in to serve for Haley. And let's see what happened. Let's go back to formations. And here you'll see that the libero is now in place, and so is our DS. And substitutions are listed. Let's go to our summary page and look at what's happened here. Summary page has rotation wheel, defensive base, receive, and the substitutions, starting with rotation 1, and it goes all the way down to 3, 4, 5, and 6. You see all the substitutions that are occurring. Now, let's go back to the formations page and make some customizations. Let's go to rotation 1 and adjust this a little bit. I want to move my setter up out of the way a little bit. You notice that the red line shows up. That's our rotation checker indicating that that's an overlap violation. So we know that we've got to move our outside hitter, who's right front, up further in front of the right back player, our setter. You notice that we can also easily adjust our arrows. Let's move our libero and our outside hitter back, and then we'll have the opposite come back to help out with the receive. Again, we can reshape our arrows. The arrows are very, very flexible, and you can change the curvature to whatever you want to have them by grabbing this open handle here and moving that up and around. Now we can save this plan and it becomes a template. So let's do a save, and then let's press Save As to create another plan based on this particular template. So that was our first plan. This will be our second plan. And we'll use this template with a new set of players. So once we've saved this, we'll go back to our positions and we'll swap out some players. So we'll take out Denise and Haley, and we'll put in 2 new middle blockers, Vanessa number 11 and Franny number 14. In addition, we'll swap Grace out with a new setter, and we'll bring Izzy in number 17. Now you notice below that the names have changed for the middle blockers automatically. And if we go back to our formations, you'll see that the changes have occurred here. So our setter is now number 17, and one of the middle blockers is number 14. At the same time, we've got the same libero and defensive specialist in place. Now let's go to the summary page and see that, again, all the new players are in place here, and substitutions have changed as well. So it's reflected throughout our plan. Now let's go back to our game plan page. You notice we've got two of them now since we've made them. And we can actually pop them up next to each other and compare and see if we like the setups that we created and we've got the right people in the right places, or we want to create new substitutes to get a better, say, receive formation to optimize our plan. You can create as many game plans as you like, print them, and share them with your team and your assistant coaches. You can see how quickly we can create formations so that you can focus on optimizing your team instead of spending hours manually rotating your players on paper or on a whiteboard. Now that you've seen the power of Rotate 1, 2, 3, give it a try for free and see what you think. We'd love to get your feedback. Thanks.